Let's discuss the 5 benefits of the PMI PBA certification for PMPs. If you are a PMP, then you'll want to check this low-hanging fruit, the so-called dynamic duo of PMI certifications, PMP and PMI PBA. Hi, my name is John Sipin, and I am your instructor on this PMI PBA exam prep course. We help a lot of PMPs and project managers and PMI ACPs get their PMI PBA certification. I am a PMP myself and also have a PMI PBA. The PMI PBA certification, it was designed indirectly for PMPs. Surprise, surprise, right? And this is because in many cases, the PMP unavoidably doubles as the BA or performs business analysis as part of their daily routines as a PM. And to be sure, it was also designed for BAs who work on programs and projects. And let's not leave out the program managers who find it necessary and essential to perform analysis work on the programs and portfolio they're overseeing. If you work with stakeholders in defining requirements, shaping project outputs, and driving intended business outcomes, the PMI Professional in Business Analysis certification will spotlight your valuable skills. Inaccurate requirements gathering consistently ranks in the top 3 causes of project failures, yet only half of organizations have the resources in place to perform this function properly, according to the Pulse of the Profession research. This is a critical reason and benefit why, as the person responsible for the success of the project, the PMP will be served well by having a PMI PBA certification. In order to receive a PMI PBA certification, the PMP must meet the following requirements. A, if the PMP has a bachelor's degree, then a minimum of 3 years or 4,500 hours experience in business analysis over the past 8 years is required. Note, as indicated, many PMPs or project managers are already doing the dual role of PM and BA. So this 4,500 hours of requirements should be relatively and fairly doable to document. If you estimate 40 hours of PM work a week, over 50 weeks in a year, that'll be about 2,000 hours, right? So if the BA work is, let's say, about 50% of the PM's routine activities, or 1,000 hours a year, then it would take 4.5 years to cover the 4,500 hours required. B, if no bachelor's degree, then a minimum of 5 years or 7,500 hours of business analysis experience is required. C, have 2,000 hours of experience working on project teams over the past 8 consecutive years. Note, for those who hold active PMP and PGMP certifications, PMI already verified that you have exceeded the project experience requirements. And D, the 4th requirement, 35 contact hours in business analysis practices or education. So this PMI PBA course for PMPs will provide you the 35 contact hours, and in addition give you 40 PDUs to help you renew your PMP credential. Let's cover the exam coverage. The actual PMI PBA exam will be composed of the following: analysis 35%, planning 22%, needs assessment 18%, traceability and monitoring 15%, evaluation 10%. This is straight out of the PMI exam content outline, and it's the outline followed by this course on PMI PBA exam prep. What are the top 5 benefits of a PMI PBA certification? Number 1, increase your career opportunities. A PMI PBA certification almost always guarantees a greater number of leads in terms of your career advancement because you have that dynamic duo of PMI certifications, PMP and PMI PBA. It also opens the doors to a variety of opportunities. This dynamic duo makes you a versatile project manager and business analyst practitioner who can demonstrate both knowledge and competency in project management process, which to a great degree involves competent business analysis work. With this certification, you'll become invaluable to the company that chooses to employ you. And recruiters will always want you to join their companies because you are part of a small group that has that dynamic duo of PMI certifications. 2, increase your earnings. There are a multitude of reports on how PMI PBA certificate holders experience an increase in their salary due to their certification status alone. The PMI annual PM salary survey conducted in 2015 showed that the average salary of 143 PMI PBA certified participants was 45% higher than those with no PMI PBA certifications. Thus, if you pass this exam, you may get an increase of approximately 45% in your salary. And yes, it is possible your bump in paycheck can also be directly attributed to your dual role as both the PM and the BA, and essentially saving the company the salary of a separate BA. Number 3, grow professionally. With a PMI PBA certification, you're likely to grow in terms of career. Since the PMI PBA test provides you with the relevant skills you need by consistently conducting in-depth studies to assure that it reflects the current practices and trends, you'll be up to date with everything that's happening. 4, get recognized. A PMI PBA certificate serves as an unbiased endorsement of your professional experience both as a PMP and PMI PBA, the dynamic duo we call it, and it's recognized on a global scale. Both PMP and PMI PBA are credentials renowned all over the world and have been for over 25 years. So with this added PMI PBA certification, you're guaranteed to gain more recognition from employers and recruiters that belong to well-known companies. And last but not least, you develop on a personal level. Perhaps the most important part of studying for the PMI PBA exam is that your personal abilities will strengthen. You'll realize how much you're able to not only study advanced information, but retain it as well. You can also use this exam as a way to train yourself to become proficient in any skill you're faced with. In summary, taking the PMI PBA exam clearly has many benefits for the PMP, or project manager, or PMI ACP. It is a proven and clear path to grow not only professionally but personally.